Let's talk about Robert Whittaker and reinier. You want to hear an Aussie quote for 3 minutes straight? I'm kidding, I'm not going to do that. But it was a difficult one. I did make another video talking about my thoughts on split decisions, so you know where I am with that. But talking about these two fighters in particular and what is next for them. This was the third time that I've gotten up early to watch Rob fight, the second time that it has ended not in our favor. So it wasn't easy. I think it is more frustrating and definitely plays on your mind a lot more when it is a close fight rather than when it's a clear loss like it was with the Chimaev one. It feels different. His takedown defenses were amazing. Obviously in that second, when he knocked Ardia down. You guys saw my reaction. Crazy stuff. And I don't know if that would have ended a lot differently if Ardia hadn't grabbed the gloves, because we did see a clip of Rob there like looking up at the ref like, what are we going to do about this? But Ardia was able to come back from that and then bounce back really well. Both guys knew that they needed to put on a show here. Ardia in particular was talking in his lead up, saying that he knew that he had to put on a show because Imavov and Kaio is coming up, and it's basically a fight for that #1 contender spot for the winner of Dricus and Chimaev. So very curious to see how Imavov and Kaio will go now. It definitely needs to be a lot more entertaining. Otherwise, I think we can expect Ardia to either get winner or loser of that. I don't think there should be a title shot next, to be honest, after a performance like that. You know, a split decision against Rob. If it's not Imavov, Kaio, Dricus, Chimaev, I do think that Izzy is in the picture. Obviously, if you can get another champ on your resume, that's going to look good. In terms of Rob, I don't know, guys. I really don't want him to turn into a Gilbert Burns kind of situation here. And it does hurt to say because I obviously have a connection to him. And so I only want the best and will always continue to support him. But when I was watching that fight, I think that Rob needs to, like, it's called mixed martial arts. I think he needs to mix it up a bit more and evolve, because I feel like in the last 6 years, MMA has evolved so much and the UFC has evolved so much in terms of styles and who reigns most dominant. When you saw his performance against Ardia, it was very reminiscent of how he fought against Izzy the second time and Costa. You know, he's very, very durable and has his moments, but he's also able to get rocked. I feel like as MMA and the UFC continues to evolve, he definitely needs to have more of that dominant style, because you've seen guys like, you know, Chimaev getting it done early on, and if he doesn't, you do see him struggle when it gets to those later rounds, but those are the guys that tend to shine a lot more. Look at Ardia, like we hadn't seen him come to a decision in the longest time. I just think Rob's style right now, it's incredible that he's older and is able to go the distance, but I feel like if he wants to remain within that top contender conversation, he's got to get more dominant wins. So who's next for him? I have seen people say Strickland. I'm not sure how long his hiatus is going to be. I did see it was going to be in